I cannot see. You might have noticed I'm not wearing my glasses. I dropped them and the lens came out, the frame unscrewed, and I'm blind. So that's wonderful. Yay. Take a moment to share. I appreciate you. Hi, Ben. I know. I can't, I can see far away. Really can't see these tiny little writing on my phone. Garbage. Take a second and share. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Of course, Facebook always snaps a picture when I look like garbage. This is me drinking water. Come watch my live. Oh, funny. You know what? I just want to say I'm grateful right now. And this is going to be ironic, what I have to say. It's going to be kind of ironic. Ironically, I am grateful. That's a Leo Moon energy coming in. Oh, really? Woof. Hi, Janet. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Linda. I'm blind. I have glasses with one lens in them. I see out of one eye, which is weird. It's almost the same. So, whatever. Hi, Tanya. Don't think I've ever seen it straight. Oh yeah, I straightened my hair. Yeah, I had some work to do today, some readings, and so I did a little bit of something on my hair. Yeah. Back to the point. It's come into my view in the last couple of days that spiritual people are kind of getting attacked by other spiritual people. And I've seen the reaction that I have sometimes with people where they, people will act like they're this like really enlightened person. And then they'll make a post on Facebook talking crap about just really just going on and on about people. And it's not just once, I've done it. I mean, like, man, this person came at me sideways on my page. I've done it. But I'm not over here saying that I'm connected to, the highest upon high and that I'm straight with y'all. I'm a wounded warrior, first of all. Y'all know the shit that I've been through the last 4 years was not pretty. And I am healing from that. That means I'm not an enlightened person. Okay. I'm in my 3D existence every single day. I'm not going to come on here and act like I'm better than anybody else on the spiritual journey. But I also don't appreciate when people do that to each other. That's not really coming from a place of love. That's coming from the ego. Even if you're out there trying to correct people, that's you being right over other people. Okay. Don't do that. Like that's just messed up. And they don't see it. They don't see it. They don't see that they're doing that, when they're trying to say, oh, I love you guys and I don't want y'all to follow a cult leader, or I don't want y'all to, get bamboozled by this spiritual person that says that they're working for the Galactic Federation of Light or whatever. There's a lot of people out there who act like they're the only ones getting information. Here's what's happening, okay? We are one. And it's really hard for a lot of people to understand that because we're all having a separate experience, but we are doing it collectively as one, okay? And there is no right or wrong. You know, I know several people actually that like my son included, people who use psychedelics for their spiritual journey. I have people that tell me, you know, because they've done psychedelics that they know exactly what everything is and blah 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 blah. And I don't tell them that they're wrong. I say, in my experience, this is what happened to me. Because it's my experience. Because I vibrate at a frequency, and when I interact with people, it creates a different frequency, you know? So for somebody to come and say, and it's not happened to me, people don't do this to me, but I've seen it a lot in the last few days. Be careful who you follow, blah, blah, blah. You know, you don't know what people need, and who are you to decide what somebody else needs? That's your ego. You know, you don't get to decide what people need. If they resonate with you, they'll come to you. That's it. That's all there is to it. You know, that's it. And some people will resonate with you, some people won't. Lord knows that I have been on Facebook doing readings and spiritual messages since 2017. And people have come and people have gone. And I'm grateful for all the ones that are still here. And there's several people that have been watching me for 4, 5, 6 years. But they resonate with you and then they don't resonate with you. And that's okay. You know? So it's, you know, and then they wrap it all up and use discernment. Make sure you're watching from a place of love. You're not even sharing that from a place of love. That's the ego talking. That is your ego. I can sit here and appreciate every single one of you and where you are. And I love that. I love where you are. I know some of you might not like where you are right now, but I love where you are because I know that there's so much ahead of you and there's so much behind you, and every moment of every day is a blessing. That's it. That's it. Plain and simple, right? And every day is a blessing for me. I had a wonderful day today. I got my new EE necklace. Super excited about that. And did some healing. Did a consultation over the phone with someone, and I had a wonderful day. And then I go on social media and see people are like trying to like belittle other people's spiritual journeys, and that's not cool. My journey is not the same as anybody else's. It's completely unique, just like me, because I am a unique combination of aspects that Source, the creator, decided to throw together into a person, a personality, a being. I'm a unique perspective that they created. I'm a unique avatar, so to speak. And so are you. So are each and every one of you. So if somebody comes at you and says, don't follow this person, don't listen to that, do whatever the fuck you want to do. This ain't a race. This ain't a competition. Okay? If you resonate with a spiritual teacher, hang out with them, dude. Because maybe there's something that they're going to say that you need to hear, right? Maybe it's just one thing. And then you won't resonate with them anymore. And you'll find yourself drawn to somebody else. You know, but people who act like they know everything, that's just ridiculous. None of us know everything. All of us have a piece of the puzzle. You are a piece of the puzzle. I am a piece of the puzzle. We need each other. It is a collective. It's one. We all have a piece of the puzzle. So don't try telling people what they're supposed to be. You know? I hate that. So that is my 2 cents for the evening. I just had to get that off of my chest. I just felt like people needed to hear my perspective, and it's true for me, and that's all I know. I'm not telling you that it has to be true for you. Well, this might be in relation to Jason Shurka. I don't know anything about Jason Shurka. I don't know what he's said. I don't know. Honestly, Ben, it wasn't anything he said that has made me think that. It's other people in the spiritual community. You know, there seems to be a lot of backbiting. There seems to be a lot of, you know, I'm the person that talks to this group, and I'm the person that talks to this group. And that's what I wanted to tell y'all. You know, just because one person, like, multidimensionality, okay, people? Every possible reality exists right now. I'm sure there's a reality that exists where I am some kind of an envoy for some kind of group. There's a reality that exists when you're the only person that a group talks to. It's a multidimensional reality. So to say there's only one of this and there's only one of that is very limiting. So limiting that it's not correct. Okay, we are multidimensional beings. We're living in the first dimension, the second dimension, the third dimension, the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, the sixth dimension, the seventh dimension, the eighth dimension, the ninth dimension. We are living in so many different dimensions right now, in so many different multiverse possibilities. Everything is possible right now, except for things that have already happened. Those are no longer possible because they've already happened. You know? Right? Let's see. No, Ben, I have one of these because I don't believe that to be true. Just based on my own information that I've heard, I don't believe that to be true based on me. Okay? Based on what I know, based on my own experience, based on being brought by light beings to the beginning of time and reliving my 14 million year journey moment by moment all over again. I don't believe it to be a scam. I don't believe it to be a scam. Okay? Because I know the importance of light and frequency and energy. So it's whatever. Hi, Tracy. Oh, sorry, Ben. Okay. So he said, is this because of Jason Shurka? And he said Jason Shurka is linked to the EE Cube stuff. He did an interview with that. I'm not sure if he's like financially invested in that. I doubt that he is. But he did an interview with that woman and put the information out there. So then some people saying it's a scam. People say that holistic medicine is a scam too. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I personally have my own beliefs about what is real. And then he said, I switch off social media when I see that stuff. Wasted time and energy. Too many people irk me. A lot of triggers still. Hi, Chandra. How are you, my love? Hi, Tracy. What are you doing? You don't need to be in here. Kitty. So, anywho. Oh, I straightened it today. No, stop it. I straightened it today. It's doing straight things. But anyway. It wasn't that. It was an email that I got based on my own momentary exposure to that video you shared. There was definitely energetic movement. I'm feeling mentally clearer now than I did before the video. True. Yes, exactly. Hi, Simone. And Sheldon's an empath, and he says, I just try that stuff and it feels good. I do it. If not, I don't do it again. Exactly. It is the same way. Um, it is the same way with any kind of binaural beat. If it feels good to you, watch it. If it doesn't feel good to you, find something else. We do the same thing with everything in our life. If it feels good to you, then it's something that you would enjoy. If it doesn't feel good, then you don't do it. That's just how life is, right? I personally let my intuition guide me. And if I feel like something is true, then I go with it. I've been practicing chromotherapy, light therapy, UV spectrum light therapy. And so when I saw that video, it was something that I was already into. It was something that I was already doing. So I have no reason to doubt that at all. Okay. Tracy says, I kind of got an earache in my right ear tonight. Okay, Tracy, let me see what I can do to help you here. Tracy, I'm going to reach in and grab it, and you got to have to let it go. Okay? You're going to have to let it go. You are attached to the sensation right now that you're feeling, and I want you to release it when I grab it, okay? It's a video I shared on my page, on my Missy the Medium page, about an EE cube, which has ultraviolet light sequences. I was told, clairaudiently, I was told that the light sequences that you're seeing, there is a specific sequence for each DNA strand, each part of your DNA. Okay, Tracy, I'm going to count down from 10. And when I count to 1, I want you to let it go. Okay, so we'll take a deep breath at 7. And then when I get to 10, you're going to let it out. All right. Tracy, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, deep breath in, 2, and let it go on 1. Tracy, do you feel any different in your ear? Hi, Mazel. Tarot by William Beamish. Hello, got recommended to watch. Well, welcome, Tarot by William Beamish. Thank you for joining us. How are you? I hope you're doing well. All right. So, we are doing readings tonight. Hello, Gloria. We're doing readings tonight. Whatever source decides you need, that's what we're doing. Okay. Paid readings, $20. Otherwise, it's whoever I'm pulled to. I did not write fee in the description box. I should have, but I didn't. It's itching deep inside. Okay, let that happen. That's me trying to clear it out. Okay, just I want you to breathe in, breathe out, breathe out the pain, release. I'm releasing. I want you to think about the color blue. Close your eyes and think about blue on your head. I want you to feel it right here where I'm rubbing on your ear. Okay? It's blue. All right. Hi, Carol. It literally started an hour ago. Okay. Your earache? Let's get the tuning for it for your throat chakra. How's that? We'll do a little bit of this and see if that helps. Put your volume up, Tracy. Good morning, Claire. Why, thank you, Jill. I did a little straightening today. I don't have my glasses on because I broke them. Gentle. Well, they're not broken per se, but I dropped them and the lens popped out. And I don't know where the screw is for the frame. And so, yeah. I know, man. I'm a hot mess. One more. I can't even read that. Hi, Jen. Okay, Tracy. And Tracy, if it still is hurting in about 30 minutes, I want you to look up 741 Hertz, HZ, and I want you to listen to something that has 741 Hertz for a few minutes because that's associated with the throat chakra. Okay? And that's what you have you have some things going on there in your throat chakra. A little bit of a blockage. I can guarantee you if I were to look at your chakras right now that your throat chakra would be blocked. You're welcome, sweetheart. Please drink some water. Okay. Mizelle said she sent. Oh, Ben, I see that you messaged me. I'm sorry. I have not looked at my phone. I was eating dinner. So, where do we pay? Did I not put that in the description box? Oh, I didn't. Look at me. Hold on. I'll edit. Dummy. I was not being able to see, so I didn't write everything. Hold on. I'm blind. You should be able to find it in the description. You should be able to find it in the description box on Facebook. I cannot update the one on YouTube because YouTube doesn't let you do that. I've been singing and the pain started about 8 p.m. My singing bowl is at the office. Yes, I could use the screw in my old glasses, but I can't see anything that small and close up. So I'm going to have to bring them to get fixed. And this is going to be the second time that they've had to be fixed because I sat on them once and the lens popped out and I had to bring them to get fixed. I didn't sit on them this time. I dropped them and it just popped out. I'm looking right now, Mazel. It has the details. I don't think it has the pay information, does it? It doesn't have, yeah, it just says 4 ways to pay. It doesn't say how. But that's okay. If you need to know, you can just ask and somebody will tell you. I know, but it's like so it's like the frame holds the lens in place, and it has to be, it's like there's a screw right here and it holds the lens in place. So I can't just tape it. It won't stay. But that's okay. Mazel, I got you, sweetheart. Okay, so this is what we're doing. What's today? The 31st. I like to keep track of what days I'm doing stuff. It makes it easier when somebody has an issue with their purchase. All right, Mazel. Let's see what Mazel needs tonight. Confidence. Mazel needs confidence. Mazel, what is going on with you? What does Mazel need? Whoop, let me take my shoes off. Boop. My purple socks and my purple pants. Yeah, it's a different place. Okay, Cheryl. Yeah, it links together and it holds the lens in place. Like, here's my lens. I can just put it over my eye and I can see on my bifocals. Anyway, where did you send it to? I'm struggling, but I was in a great mood, so I figured I would come and see y'all. Yeah, I've got to go and get. Okay, Cheryl, I got you too. I got to go get a new prescription anyways because mine's a year old. I was wanting to do a little bit of healing on my eyes first before I go, because I want to be able to just wear contacts instead of having glasses sliding down my face all day, every day, because that's all they do. They just want to slide around like it's a slip and slide. Oy. Yeah. Dollarama has a little kit for glasses, replacement screws, including magnifying glass. What is Dollarama? I've never heard of that. Or Pinterest. Exactly. Like, I have these lines on my face now from like glasses. And my sinuses are always stuffy. Well, I'm not paying $1,000. I just keep reusing my frames. See, that's where it comes from. It comes from the frames. I have good frames. They're Kenneth Cole. They're good frames. So I just replaced the lenses, and it only cost me like $300-400. Okay, Mazel. Mazel. So they're telling me that you need some confidence. I feel like this is work related. Everybody makes mistakes is what I'm hearing. So I don't know, did you start a new job? Oh, the dollar store. Okay. How you doing, sweetheart? Did you start a new job? Hi, Caroline. How are you? Because I'm hearing about confidence. Everybody makes mistakes. Was there a little something happen? Did something happen in the ER? Okay. Okay, Elizabeth. Hi, Sophia. The perks. There you go. All right, Elizabeth. I will write you down. Do, 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 do. It was your first day. Today? Because I feel like you need confidence here, and I want to say that, and I'm hearing everybody makes mistakes, so I feel like even if there was a little bit of a snafu, and that's really what I want to call it, even if there was a little bit of a snafu, it's not that it's not expected. Okay, so everybody has a first day. Everybody has a nervous first day, nervous first couple of few days on any job, especially where you're in the emergency room and you're dealing with people's lives. So it's understandable where you might have a little bit of shaky confidence today. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself. Tomorrow will be better, is what I heard. Yeah, don't beat yourself up about it. Make sure you get a good night's sleep, okay? Because they're like, make sure she gets a good night's sleep. I feel like your energy is very high, even though you're tired. It's just like a buzz inside of you. This is because you're doing something new with yourself. This is very exciting. Okay. You feel like you're not ready. And this is why we needed the confidence. All right. So I'll ask the cards. About your test in 2 days if you want. Let's see. Tell me if Mazel, I already know the answer, but tell me if Mazel is going to pass her test in 2 days. You see that Y? That stands for yes, which is exactly what I heard. I can't sleep. I have a baby that don't sleep. Is there something wrong with your baby's nose? Why does your baby not sleep? Is your baby able to breathe? I got another yes. So have you had your baby's, babies have little tiny nasal passages anyway. Does your child have allergies? Is there a lot of mucus? Is there swollen glands, swollen sinuses? Because when you said I have a baby that doesn't sleep, I was immediately reminded of that movie, City of Angels. Remember where there's a baby in the NICU and he just cries all the time? It's because he had something wrong with his nose. That's what I was immediately reminded of. I know she doesn't want to sleep, like she doesn't nap, and she just stopped playing. That sounds terrible. Children playing, how dare they? No, but seriously though, we need a break. We need a break from all that high energy. Look, you're going to do fine on your test. I told you, yeah, she's high energy. I told you the last time you took a test, you were going to do fine on your test, right? And I think that you just have to trust that you're going to do well. All right. If I tell you that you're going to do well, you're going to do well. Look, you have the King of Coins in reversed. What does that say? Weak insecurity. Yeah, you're feeling insecure, but you don't have to. Okay. If I say you're going to do well, you'll do well. You know your stuff. Okay. You did good the last time. I told you you're going to do good the last time. This is the same situation all over again. At some point, you're going to feel confident in your ability to do this work. Today's just the first day. Give yourself some grace. Okay. Grace. Babies can have a sleep disorder. That's true, Linda. If I didn't pass in 2 days, like I can always take the test again in 15 days. That's right. So, it won't be the end of the world if you don't pass. However, I'm telling you that you're going to pass. You come here and you get readings from me because you know I'm going to shoot straight with you. Right? I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to pass. Well, you have to believe it to achieve it. They say that. You have to believe it to achieve it. My hair is being very weird. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Mazel. I'm going to send you some yellow to your courage center, okay? To your liver. Sending you some yellow to your liver. You've never been wrong. That's right. I have never been wrong. Y'all hear that? Never been wrong. Jen, do you want to get we'll get a card for Mazel. We'll get you a spiritual AF card. How's that? All right, Ben, hold on to your hat. That is true. I have never been wrong. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I probably needed to hear that today. Thank you for saying it. God damn it. It's really tiny writing. I'm just going to hold it up to the screen because I can read this side, but this side's really small. So it says, the universe is your sugar daddy, Mazel. Thank you very much. Yes, it's true. I've never been wrong for Mazel. Well, thank you, Peggy. I appreciate you. Okay, Mazel. It says, okay, big letters. We've all spent enough time feeling fucked by the universe to assume it's time we got showered and with some real dope shit. Spend today letting the universe treat you like the arm candy you are. Simple act of changing your vibe to one of receiving and thanking the universe for all its cosmic bling will do the trick. Your mantra today is, bring it, Poppy. Bring it, Poppy. Bring it. That's funny. Oh, my. Well, it's far enough away from my face, Tracy, that I can see it a little bit. So, just bring it. Bring it, Poppy. Poppy LaPure. Poppy LaPure. Okay. So everyone will get a spiritual AF card when you send a $20 donation for another reading. We'll just tack one on the end. How's that? That's what we'll do. Everybody gets one. You better let me know. Yes. All right. This is my I got to buy new glasses live stream. This is my I need to update my prescription live stream. This is Sheldon's mom, and he sent you some money to do a medical scan on me. Hi, Edna. How are you? It's so nice. It's so nice to see you. Okay, Sheldon. I'm gonna write her name now. Let me do Cheryl's reading real quick, okay? All right, Miss Cheryl. Let's see what the universe says for you. I'm doing tarot cards for you. Cheryl, do you have a question? You're welcome, Cheryl. Hi, Conchetta. How are you? No problem, Shaw. Buddy old pal. My prescription costs lots because mine has gotten so strong. No question. Okay, let's see what the cards want to tell you. I'm going to use a different deck that I don't have to read because I can't. I'm wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm just blind because the lens came out of my glasses. So we're flying solo tonight. All right. What does Cheryl need to know? I just saw the Ace of Wands, so there's something new that's going to be popping up in your life here that's going to spark a flame of creativity, a flame of desire. There's something coming in here. I'm going to move some things out of the way real quick. No glasses. Yeah, no, my glasses are, the lens popped out, Shell. I've only got one lens in there, and it's not very easy to see with one eyeball. All right, tell me what Cheryl needs to know. Got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We're feeling a little insecure lately. Insecurity followed by the Knight of Wands. You feel like you should be doing something. You feel like you're not doing enough. I feel like this is all you. I think this is you fighting your own mind here. Eight of Swords popping out. Five of Wands. This is an interior struggle, mental. Oh, I don't mind wearing my glasses at all, Tracy, but they're half-assed right now. And they slide down my face constantly. So this is an internal struggle you're having here. Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. It's time for you to stop fighting yourself on this. Okay, like give up the ghost already. I feel like you have a tendency to be negative towards yourself with this Ace of Cups in reverse. This is not very self-loving. Do you have like a self-loathing issue? Do you not feel safe inside your body, inside your mind? Four of Swords. And the universe, source creator, is telling you that you are loved, that you are perfect, exactly the way you are. Just like I said at the beginning of this video. No, I fight my demons every day. Hi, Cindy. Well, thank you so much. You look wonderful. I straightened my hair and I'm not wearing my glasses because they broke. Get some cheater. Great idea, Peggy. Get your nose pads changed every 6 months. That's a good idea. Okay, Cindy, sending you lots of love. So, Cheryl, if we're fighting our demons every day, Three of Cups with the Three of Wands in reverse. I do feel like this is exhausting, first of all. This is incredibly exhausting, and you need a sense of community. You need to be able to talk to people that you can trust, because I feel like you have a problem trusting yourself. Absolutely. You know, we have the trust card coming out under the Eight of Swords. It's like you don't trust yourself. You don't trust how you feel. You don't trust your intuition. You know, you're having an internal argument all the time. Three of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands. It's time for you to make up your mind. How do you want your future to go? right? How do we want our future to pan out? King of Wands, you need to take control. You need to take control of that negative Nelly that's in your mind telling you that you can't do things. You need to tie that bitch up and throw her in a closet somewhere because she's not helping you at all. All right. The universe is telling you to be strong. You got this lion card here. You have this lion in the back of this man, and he's like, come on, dude. You have it in you. All right. Just because we make one decision that didn't work out well, or two decisions, or fuck even 10. It doesn't matter. Your intuition is still there no matter what. Let me give you a hint as to what is your intuition and what is your ego, okay? When you have a decision to make, it doesn't matter what it is. The very first thing that you hear to do is usually your soul's guidance, all right? That's usually the very first message that you will receive. Anything after that contradicts that is your ego. That's your fear center. That's your, maybe what if I'm wrong? Maybe I shouldn't listen to that. Maybe I should do something different. But what if this happens? What if that happens? What if? Okay. And it causes a lot of anxiety because you're putting yourself, like we've talked about, putting yourself in the future tense, putting yourself in a timeline that has not happened yet. And you're scattering your energy. You're pulling yourself in different directions. All right. So whenever you have a decision to make, just go with the first instinct. Everything after that is going to try to keep you from expanding. It's going to try to keep you from doing something you haven't done before. It's going to try to keep you in an area of comfort. All right? So, hi, Lisa. Hi, Tanya. You spent 2 days exhausted in bed. Okay. You need to drown that voice out. Okay. So, like, honestly, I understand if you feel like you've done things or made terrible choices in life. Like, everybody feels that way about something that they've done or experienced or been in a relationship that was really crappy. And you're like, oh man, I made a bad decision. It's not true. Because I can guarantee whatever situation you found yourself, you learned something out of it. And that's really all we're here. We're just here to experience things. Right now, you're really stuck on experiencing fear and anxiety. For some reason, you really want to feel it. You really want a good grasp on what it feels like to be anxious all the time, what it feels like to be afraid, what it feels like to be exhausted. File it away, girl. Pay attention to how it feels in your body. Remember everything about it. How does your stomach feel? How does your skin feel? How is your heart beating fast? File it away so you never have to feel it again. Allow yourself to feel something else. All right? Don't get stuck in that energy. For some reason, you really like it there. Does it feel safe to you? No, you had the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's not a good place to be. You're right, Tracy. It's not. You had the Ace of Cups in reverse next to that Four of Swords. It was not a good place to be. You don't feel safe there. Why do you stay there? We've talked before with other readings for other people about distracting yourself from your own thoughts. Stopping the crazy train is what I call it. And it's because it gets crazy out of control. You know, the advice that your ego will give you is terrible advice, first of all. It just wants to keep you safe and in one place. That Eight of Swords, you know, surrounded by swords and not allowing you to step outside of that. That's really what it is. No, there's danger everywhere. Don't do it. That's your ego talking. All right. You don't feel safe anywhere. Exactly. You don't feel safe anywhere. You know why you don't feel safe anywhere, Cheryl? because you don't feel safe inside of your body. If you felt safe inside of your body, you would feel safety everywhere that you went. But because you don't feel safe inside of your body, you cannot feel safe anywhere else, because this is the energy that you're feeling. You're feeling what's inside of you. Right? You got to shake it off, girl. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. When you start feeling anxiety, all right, everybody can do this. Okay. I can never stay in bed because it only makes me feel worse. Well, that's your self-judgment. Have a nice birthday. My daughter and I had a spa day. Ooh, Lisa, that sounds wonderful. Oh my God, please do me. You got to shake it off. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Next time you start having anxiety, all right, I want you to put your hands on your heart, okay? And this is what I want you to say. It is safe for me to feel this way. If it wasn't safe for me to feel this way, I wouldn't feel it. I am safe inside of my body. I am safe inside of my body. It is safe for me to feel this way. I am safe inside of my body. Okay? I want you to try that. Just keep telling yourself that. Okay? I am safe inside of my body. Something is making you feel that way, and I feel like it's your ego. I feel like it's a mental thing. I feel like you're stuck in a loop, and I think that you just keep going back to things that make you uncomfortable. And I think you are trying to predict what will happen in the future to try and keep you safe. But the thing is, you have to feel safe inside of yourself. All right? So that's your mantra from now on. Whenever you start to feel anxiety coming on, I want you to just gently breathe in and out. It's safe for me to feel this way. I am safe inside of my body. It's safe for me to feel this way. Okay? So try that. All right. Thank you, Peggy. Okay, so we got to do a card for you now, Cheryl. We got to do a spiritual AF card. And then we're going to do a medical scan on Shelly's mom. Okay. Okay. So this is anxiety took me down so low. I wanted to give up at 95 because I had been very sick for months. And my sister said that it's not a way of life. And what she said stuck with me. And I pulled myself out of it. You're right. It's not a way of life. It really isn't. And that is no way for you to live. And so this card is telling you to think about how you want to live, Cheryl. Think about what you want to manifest. Manifest the fuck out of your dreams. Pardon me to anybody's mom who's here. Okay. The most vulnerable thing to admit is to not, the most vulnerable thing to admit to is not your deepest wound. It's what you really, truly want. We're talking your biggest, craziest dreams and desires. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Write that shit down. Make a to-do list, and maybe even tell someone. Make it happen. You can do this. So this is manifesting the desires that you want, manifesting your dreams. Instead of sitting there worrying about all the things that could go wrong and might happen that you don't want to happen, start put all of your energy in a positive direction. Put it towards what you want to happen. All right? Tracy says, Cheryl, tell yourself this is not a way of life every day. Great advice, Tracy. Okay. Sending you lots of love, Cheryl. I know it's very hard to have anxiety. I went through a bout of that myself when I was going through my spiritual awakening. So I know that it's not fun. And I have a lot of compassion for you. But I also know that this is something that you have to not allow. Okay? You cannot keep crawling back into the hole of anxiety and sitting there because you don't want to make decisions. You have to make decisions. And once you start consciously making decisions, you'll start feeling safe inside of your body again. The reason you don't feel safe is because you feel like you've made mistakes, right? We've all made mistakes, or what we perceive to be mistakes. But start making decisions. Be King of Wands, stand up and have strength inside of yourself, and you will start feeling safe inside of your body again. All right. I think her name was Edna. Is that your mom's name? Yes, I have made many. Well, we all have, sweetheart. Okay, is she here? I just need your permission, ma'am, to connect to your energy. Edna, hi, how are you? Can I have your permission, please, to connect to your energy to see if there's anything physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or energetically that you do not know about going on inside of your body so that I can direct you to the right healthcare professional? Yes, Elizabeth, but Edna was after Cheryl. Who's that? Okay, great. Elizabeth, we got you after Edna, okay? All right, give me a moment to connect. I was getting some pain in my chest. I've got some, I feel a little hoarse. I feel like I've got pressure in my chest, feeling a little hoarse. And my attention is also being brought to your lower leg. I've got some pressure in my head as well. Have you been under the weather recently? Yes. What is the yes for? I feel like I want to lay on a heating pad, honestly, with you, Edna. Have you thought about doing that? She's just telling me yes. I don't know what the yeses are for. I feel like I want to put my back on a heating pad, and it almost feels like I just want to radiate the heat through my chest. And I feel like it might help. Why do I feel like I want to put Vicks on my back? I feel like I want to put Vicks on my back and then lay on a heating pad. That's kind of what I'm feeling for you. And I don't know. I was really sick. I have used a heating pad. Have you thought about maybe having Sheldon put some I don't know if you have essential oils. That's why they're telling me Vicks. Everybody has Vicks in their house. Even I have Vicks. But I'm just feeling like some Vicks on the back and then the heating pad, okay? Because I really want it to like penetrate. I really want the menthol, and I really want that to penetrate into your chest. I feel like that will help. It almost feels like I need to break up some I feel like I need to break up some congestion in the chest. Have you had an issue with your lower leg? Like your ankle specifically, because I'm wanting to keep flexing my ankle. I'm definitely feeling a lot of head congestion. I feel like you might still be ill. I'm not sure if you're. I don't feel like you're over whatever. You have essential oils. Okay, so eucalyptus is great to put on the chest. Peppermint is also great to put on the chest. Okay. As far as the head is concerned, you can put peppermint if you have a headache. Peppermint oil across the forehead is where I would suggest it because that's where I'm feeling it for you right now. Eucalyptus will get into the sinus and it will help break that up. I feel like you have a cold or just a lingering, it feels like a sinus infection at this point. And so I don't know if you want to inhale, put some eucalyptus in a diffuser and put a towel over your head and put your face over the diffuser and inhale that eucalyptus. It's really good for you. You had a knee replacement. Okay, why am I flexing my ankle? I just keep wanting to flex the ankle. What is going on here? Have you been having muscle cramps in your leg? What is this? Because I just keep wanting to flex my leg. It almost feels like spasms. Yeah. Okay. Muscle spasms is what this is why my leg keeps doing that. It's like a muscle spasm. Okay. We're definitely going to need to increase your water and your potassium. Okay. Have you had your potassium levels checked recently, Edna? Because I feel like they're probably low. It's pretty much humanly impossible to overdose on bananas. I'm just saying. You would have to eat like 1,000 bananas to have too much potassium. You had antibiotics in December for sinus infection and prednisone. Yeah, I don't feel like it knocked it out, Edna. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel like it did. I feel like there's still some things lingering in there. I would super love for you to start taking zinc on a regular basis. Zinc is really good. It helps create the exterior of your blood cells, the wall around your blood cells that helps keep the oxygen in your blood and gets things healed in your body faster. So I cannot say enough how important zinc is in your body, guys. It's really super important. So we're a little low on potassium is what I'm seeing here. So, a couple bananas would be good for you. You can also do, like, what is that? What are those drinks that you can buy at the store, like Sambuca? What is that? Like a vinegar thing. I don't know why they're showing me that, but that's what I'm seeing. When you do take antibiotics, I'm being reminded when you do take antibiotics, it kind of wipes out all of the bacteria in your body. And so your body kind of has to do this reset. So, it's important for you to maybe do a probiotic, right? The muscle spasm in the leg, but in the back, bananas raise my blood sugar. It's unless you're diabetic. Are you diabetic? Then take a potassium supplement because I am feeling very strongly that you're low in potassium, especially if you're having a spasm in your back. The heating pad would definitely help with that also. Let's see what else is going on here for Edna. I am feeling some sciatic pain with you as well. Now, as far as your sciatic is concerned, I would definitely suggest alternating magnesium as well. Yes, Tracy, that's true. I would definitely suggest alternating heat and ice. I know once upon a time before I started doing spiritual work and medical mediumship, I only ever used heat. I never used ice. And just the idea of it was terrible. But heat was my friend, but honestly, it's not. Sometimes it's not, especially when we have inflammation. When we have inflammation, we want to alternate heat and ice and not just use one or the other. But I'm feeling like pain below your eye. I'm feeling a lot of swelling. Okay. Sheldon, by any chance, do you have any kind of like red light or a plant grow light or anything like that? Tracy, my heating pad is my bestie. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah, ice is definitely better for your sciatica. I would love for her to sit under the red light for like 20 minutes, Shell. Okay, that will definitely help with the blood flow. Okay, because the inflammation is just the blood needs to be able to flow easier through. Yeah, heat and ice, Linda, absolutely. I'm not opposed to intermittent fasting as a rule, Sheldon. I'm really not. I think it's great. Um, but as far as the body is concerned right now, I just feel like she needs some beneficial things put into her. I feel like she was wiped out with the antibiotics. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of antibiotics. Um, I think that given enough time, you can recuperate from almost anything naturally. But that's just me. And I have a massage on Thursday. Oh, that's wonderful, Edna. Aren't you lucky? But I feel like the red light will help on a cellular level. Okay, it will help with the inflammation. I used to rub my knee for my sciatica pain whenever side it's hurting. Okay, Tracy. But I do feel if you do have do you have a diffuser? You said you have essential oils. I'm just going to assume you have a diffuser. Put some eucalyptus in there, and just like set it on a table in front of you and cover your head with a towel so that all of that goes into your lungs. Okay, because it's really good. It has so many different properties that can help clear out antifungal, antimicrobial, antibacterial. It's anti everything. All right, so put like 10 drops of that in your diffuser and then inhale it, and it'll help clear that up. All right. I can't do it in my house because I have cats. If you have cats in your house, do it in a room where your cats are not going to be, where you can open a window after you're done, because cats don't get along well with eucalyptus. It's like toxic for them, for anybody that has cats. Somebody told me that, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. So I Googled it, and it was true. Cats, wonderful. You can just use it willy-nilly. You can put it in your diffuser all day long, and that will help. Okay. What else? I feel there's a lot of head pressure here. It all feels sinus related. The areas that I'm feeling it, the top of my head, my face, the back of my head on both sides. My throat, it just feels like a whole bunch of sinus congestion. You can also try manual manipulation. You can try massage. You can try to push the back of your ears and down like this, and down like this. Follow the lines of your face and down. Now I'm going to get stuffy because I'm loosening a bunch of crap up. So she's been struggling with her lungs. I felt that heavy pressure in her lungs as soon as I connected to her shell, right in the middle of her chest. So it does feel like she's having some restriction there. But I was feeling a lot of congestion. I honestly don't think the antibiotics knocked out whatever it is they were giving it to her for. I don't. I feel like it's still going on there. Used to work for a chiropractor, so I do that. Wonderful. Super great. So that's what I have for you, Edna. But I would love for you to utilize the eucalyptus, and if you can, put some Vicks on your back, Sheldon. Do it all at once if you have to. Put her under the red light. Put the Vicks on her back. It'll work. The red light will work as a vasodilator. Dilator. Okay, so it will open up your blood vessels, and your blood will be able to flow easier through your body, which is what she needs. So we can kind of circulate that stuff. It's not stuck, not all stuck in one place. Okay, you're welcome. I hope you feel better. Get better. Okay. So next we have Miss Elizabeth. Oh, my nose is stuffy. If you're interested in a reading tonight, it is $20. There's 4 different ways to pay on PayPal. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, let's see what Elizabeth needs. Elizabeth, I'm like, as soon as I said, let's see what Elizabeth needs, I heard she needs a stern talking to. And I have a lady here for you. She's an older woman. She's making me feel like she's related to you either as like a grandmother, an aunt, or great aunt. She's off to the side, so it doesn't feel like she's directly connected to you as in like a mom, right, or a sister. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like a once removed type of thing. What is wrong with her? Okay. You've been spending too much time thinking about someone else. Elizabeth. Is that true? Edna, I forgot to give you a spiritual AF card. Hold on, Elizabeth. Let me backtrack. We get a card for Edna. My bad. Sorry, Edna. It says, feel your fucking feelings. Hold on, Elizabeth. This is for Edna. I forgot to give her a little card. Set a timer for 30 minutes and give yourself full permission to feel whatever it is you've been avoiding. Organize your sock drawer while you cry or seethe or get jiggy with some hardcore self-pity. Then when the time is up, get off your ass and do something constructive. Your big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later. I hope she got that. I hope she didn't leave. Hi, Lisa. Okay, Elizabeth, could be your great grandma. That makes a lot of sense because my eyes are almost in the back of my head. How far up I have to look for her. I'm listening to old Dolly Parton songs. That song Jolene. That's what I'm listening to. That's what she's having me hear right now, Elizabeth. So I don't know if it was country music itself or if it was specifically Dolly Parton or that specific song that she liked, but this is what she's having me listen to. Or it could be representative of the lyrics of the song. You're welcome, Edna. It's okay to feel like poop. In other words, it's okay to let yourself feel bad because you feel sick. You know, like a pity party. Pity party for one. Elizabeth, what do you understand the significance of this song, Jolene, from Dolly Parton? And do you understand what she was talking about, you needing a stern talking to because you're spending all your time thinking about somebody else? I've been overthinking my relationship. I feel like there's another person. This is why I'm hearing Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. I love the way they work sometimes. Okay. Interesting. I see my ears starting to feel a bit better. Okay, I did tell you it would take about 30 minutes, right? Wonderful. I'm glad that that's starting to feel better for you. Please drink more water. Okay. Um, Elizabeth, when I ask Elizabeth, when I ask if there's a third party involved in your relationship, I got a yes. So if something has already happened, I don't really know. Okay. Um, I'm not sure. Tanya, I'd be more than happy to do a medical scan for you, dear. But I would need your husband to come and give permission for me to connect to him. Okay? It's $20. The readings are $20 tonight, which is a steal because my medical scans are usually $60. Elizabeth, I feel like you have something, uh, but let's see what it is. I feel like you do have a reason to be concerned. Is this something that you have mentioned to him in the past? Because I feel like we need to speak up. Yes, I brought up my concerns with it, but he tells me constantly he's not. Elizabeth, have you been cheated on by other partners? Because I have the Four of Cups in reverse, regretful comparison, and then the Magician, and the Death card, the Hermit in reverse, the Knight of Corns, and the Eight of Wands. And I'm wondering to myself and out loud if this is just a trauma reaction. I have in almost every single relationship I've been in the past. Okay. When I say I feel like you have something to worry about, I honestly feel like you feel like you have something to worry about. Okay. Um, and the thing of it is, when we've been cheated on, the brain does this thing where it takes every single thing that is said and done and it tries to fit it into the puzzle of the previous relationship to kind of, you become hyper fixated on every little thing and everything becomes a sign and everything becomes a symbol of dishonesty and betrayal, and it's like you are trying to keep yourself from getting hurt by predicting that it's happening so that you know that it's happening so that you're not surprised by it. And it's just what it's a very self-sabotaging behavior, right? So when I brought up my concerns with him, that's what I brought up to him. Okay. Now, I'm torn here, Elizabeth. I feel your energy and I feel your worry. Okay? I feel this. I feel what's going on inside of you. And I feel the desperation. Like I really feel a sense of desperation. Um uh, I'm not going to tell you everything was okay because obviously if you felt good about your relationship, you wouldn't be feeling this way. You wouldn't be feeling these red flags. You wouldn't be seeing things where there are or aren't things. And I just I almost feel like I want you to go to counseling together. I don't know how long you've been in this relationship with him for, if you are that invested in it. But if you have been cheated on in every relationship, then there are so many different things that you are looking for in this relationship, so many different signs. You have accumulation of every relationship that you've been in. You said that they've cheated on you. So you have a whole arsenal of signs, right? I'm beyond worried because I've never had a relationship like this before. And we're doing good, but the loss of communication makes me worried like I'm going to lose him or there's someone else talking to us. But look, Elizabeth, you have a plethora of signs, and here's the problem. Okay, the problem is in your response right now, you have an anxious attachment style. Okay, this is like a PTSD. This is an anxious attachment style. So the lack of communication from him is making you anxious about being abandoned, okay, being left for somebody else. Okay. So when you worry about this and then you go a couple hours without hearing from him or whatever, if it changes even the slightest, like I said, you are hyper fixated on him because it's a good relationship. And so of course, as somebody who's trying to protect herself because you have a good relationship, you are feeling like you don't deserve a good relationship because you've never had a good relationship in the past. And having an anxious attachment style means that if it you have to understand what that means for you. Obviously the loss of communication is a trigger for you. I would like for you to talk to him about that. Okay, look, when you don't communicate with me, it's a huge trigger for me and it makes me feel like something is wrong, and that is something that I have to work on. That is my attachment. Okay, that's my attachment style, an anxious attachment style. Okay, so that is what it's doing. It's creating, when you don't hear from him, your mind goes to the worst case scenario. He's left me for somebody else. That's why I'm never going to see him again. What am I going to do? Okay, so you need to communicate with him. I want you to do some research on anxious. I have a hard time saying it. Anxious attachment style. All right. Has he ever been in a relationship where he was cheated on? You're welcome, sweetheart. Anxious attachment style. This is a form of trauma response. All right. Welcome back, Ben. And when you have situations with him, does he try to avoid confrontation? Does he not want to talk about it when things are wrong? Because there's different types of attachment style and trauma response. He could have an avoidant attachment style. So it could be that, his lack of communication is the way that he deals with his trauma triggers. You just have to really kind of dive into the whole psychology of it. But I honestly feel like you have so many red flags that you are looking for because of everything that's happened in every relationship you've had before. You literally have them laid out on the bed of your mind, and you're trying to make his actions fit those flags. And you said yourself that the relationship is good. So try to take a break from that. He gets very defensive when there's any conversation about expressing emotions. Yeah. Like I said originally, I think y'all should sit with a counselor, you know. Um, and if he loves you, he would be willing to do that for you. I know that, you don't need counseling, but I really want someone to talk to about our relationship. I would like to get, an unbiased third party opinion about how I should handle my stress in our relationship. I think it would be good for both of us. Do it in that way, since he gets very defensive. Um, do it in a way like he'd be doing you a favor by going to counseling with you. So see if he'll do that for you, okay, Elizabeth? Because I really think that you guys could benefit greatly for a little bit of couples counseling, especially having an anxious attachment style. And make sure you let the counselor know that you have an anxious attachment style, because you absolutely do. Because of things that have happened in your past where you don't hear from somebody and then they have too much time on their hands and they're talking to other people instead of talking to you. But that doesn't mean that's what's going on right now, right? Just because it's happened in the past doesn't mean it has to happen in the present. Let's see what we have for your spiritual AF card. Yes, definitely talk to him about it. Look, this is perfect for you, Elizabeth. Look. You can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. Right? That is true, and that's what we're talking about. If you find yourself with a head full of crap, go watch some videos of babies laughing or goats excitement fainting, which is really funny. You should definitely look up goats excitement fainting on YouTube. So when your head gets full of all this overthinking stuff, clear it out. Go watch videos of babies laughing or goats excitement fainting or old people cursing. It's helpful to think of laughing as a mental poop scooper. You got to get the turds out so you have room for fresh and lovely thoughts. Great advice from the deck. Eh? Really good advice. Comedy's my go-to also, Tracy. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. I don't think I have anybody else on my list. Let's do a few of these cards for y'all. Tracy, let's get a card for Tracy. Oh, thank you, Tina. I straightened it today. You always have lots in your head, too. Thank you. Tracy, your card says, once you start laughing, you start healing. So you were just saying comedy is my advice for sure. It's your go-to. Once you start laughing, you start healing. If you aren't ready to laugh at what's going on, then laugh at something else. The internet is filled with ridiculous shit. Laugh at that or call up your best friend who you trust to make fun of your problems in that loving, brutal way they do. Just start laughing. You don't have anything to lose. Great card for you, Tracy. I do too. I love laughing. Tina, you want a card? I love comedy. Comedy is my jam, Ben. But yes, I will definitely chat with you after this live video, which is going to end in just a couple of minutes. Thank you, Jergita. You're so sweet. Ben says mantras might work. What do we have for Tina? Tina, you're overdoing it again. Have you been overdoing it? I'm hearing you're overdoing it. Absolutely, Bambi. Laughter brings great healing. It really makes you different. Thank you so much. Okay, Tina. Janice, is there anything positive in my work? I don't know what you mean exactly. Grumpy and turn on something funny. I feel better. I must have lots of laughs with my outdoor animals. You'll be with your home? Okay. You need guidance on your work. Okay. Tina, stop trying to skip the fucking struggle. I can't make this shit up. Keeping it positive won't insulate you from having emotions and needing to evolve. You're not going to spiritual your way out of hitting the next layer of wounds to heal. So many of us make the mistake of thinking we'll arrive, and that'll be that with the life lessons and shit. Personal growth is more like peeling an onion than like climbing a mountain. It gets stinkier and stinkier, and you cry more, but everything gets juicier the deeper you go. The true spiritual badasses don't pretend that their onions don't stink. Don't pretend your onion don't stink, Tina. Who is this? Hey there. Hold on, I gotta take a selfie. My friend. I love Cat Williams. He's hilarious. Donna Louise. Ooh, I said your name and a card, 2 cards fell on the floor, so I'll give you both of them. How's that? Donna Louise. Okay, Donna Louise. Donna Louise. It is a funny one. Donna Louise, you have the present moment is a fucking amazing. Open up your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the shittiest of shit times, there's probably something beautiful to note right this very second. Like me. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could babies get any fucking cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did it. Amazeballs. You fucking breathed. That's for you, Donna Louise. And you have also to thine own ass be true. The most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. True story. It's been unscientifically proven owning who you are, what you are, what you struggle with, and where you want to be in the beginning of self-love and freedom is the beginning of self-love and freedom. Kind of like when Sir Mix-a-Lot finally admits that he likes big butts and could not lie. His life blossomed after that. It just took off. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Fucking A. I did it. I really did it. Oh man. I just can't. These cards are the best. Okay, let's see. Ben, why don't we do a card for Ben? Ben. Ah, shit. That's good stuff. Something flipped over. Which one is it? Ben. Prayer is dope as fuck, dude. Okay. Seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want, even if you're speaking into the void. At the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really do want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong ass genie in the sky who will magically grant you all your wishes. Ben! You're welcome. Kendall Tate, let's do one for you. Let me read this message from a customer. One second. You're welcome. Who did I say? Kendall E. Tate. Let's see what we got for Kendall. Whoop, there you go. Can't read it, but let's put it up on the screen. Self-care isn't selfish. Kendall Lee Tate. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really. Anyone who wants that from you is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that the people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you doing what you need to do for yourself. You should just do for yourself. Well, I don't see some of the comments. I don't know, sweetheart. I have no idea. I've never figured that one out. I really haven't. Did I spell that right? Yep. Hi, Mimi. You're welcome, Kendall. Take care of yourself. Janice wants guidance on a new boss. Well, personally, Janice, here's how it works with me. I've been an employee and I've been a boss. And you have to be able to be an employee when you have a boss, and you have to be able to be a boss when you have employees. Okay, so unless you're a boss, if you're just an employee, then you have to take direction from the person in charge. Doesn't matter if your personal relationship with them is not great, if you don't like their attitude, if you don't like the way they manage, that's for their boss to decide. But in this situation, it just makes me feel like I had to tell you this. Like sometimes, you're going to have a manager that has a particular style of managing people. And then the next person that comes in might not have the same style. And we have to ask ourselves, well, is there a reason why the other person's not here anymore? Maybe they weren't doing it the way that they should have been doing it. It just feels to me like if this is a new boss, you might want to wait and see how they morph and change, or, maybe their way is a better way. You just have to give them some time. You're welcome, Tina. Mimi, let me give you a card. Check my inbox. What inbox? What inbox, Nicola? Not sure I agree. I didn't say that you would, but you wanted advice. And so that was my perspective. Okay. You can always take it up with your HR department or the person over them, if there's a person over them. If they're the one that runs the shift or the company or whatever, there's not much you can do about it. You can get a different job. I'm telling you this as somebody who was in business and who was a regular employee and who was management and owners of businesses. Like there's a hierarchy. Nicola, you said check inbox. See on the screen? Check inbox. What does that mean? What inbox? Are you talking about my page messages? Let's see what we got for Mimi. Hi, Linda. No, mine. For what? Why are you checking your inbox? Is somebody spamming? I don't think so, Donna. I don't think so. All right, Mimi. Mimi, sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. You've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up, and the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit. It's scary as fuck. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire. I don't see her on Cash App. I got you, Linda. So resonates with you? Well, the universe, All right, Miss Linda, let's see what the universe wants you to know. Yes, Dragita, there's always scammers watching my live feeds trying to get y'all's money. Please don't. No, different Linda. I think it's a different Linda. Hold on a second. Linda Gable. Linda Gable. Linda Goebel. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Which Linda sent me a Venmo? Which one? But just for that, Linda Lyles, I will give you a spiritual card. What does Linda Lyles need from y'all? Oh, I got this one in my hail. Exhale that bullshit, Linda Lyles. Okay? Exhale that bullshit, Linda Lyles. Today, practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies and pandas and pineapple, or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe that in like it sparkles. Exhale bullshit stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff to dump on your therapist. Linda Lyles, that was for you. Linda Goebel? Linda Goebel? Oh, Tracy, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Girl, yas. Where is Linda Goebel? I don't see her. If you can comment, please, Linda. Well, Ben, that's definitely a sign. Have you looked up spirit animal of the crow? You're welcome, Linda. I'm going to have to message her. Oh, she's buying oil blends. Okay. No, this is for something different. Which reminds me, guys, I got my shirts in. And I have them in various sizes. Like I said, they're $25. Okay. $25. Be a cool kid too. You can like my shirt. $25. And I have them in small, medium, large, extra large, and I think extra large. I'm not sure about the extra large, but I'll check in the box. But they are $25, and plus shipping, I think is like $5. If you want a cool kids shirt, because I know a lot of people had asked me about them when I first wore my shirt. Everybody thought it was awesome and wanted one. So I got my shirts in. They're available for purchase. Lisa, just had to bring it up in the car. No problem. I understand. Lisa wants a card. Let's see what we got. And I do have one more vial of my pain and inflammation essential oil blend that I created and that I use personally on myself. These are $25 also, which is $20 plus $5 for shipping. That's why that's $25. What do we have for Lisa? Lisa, it's okay to start the fuck over if you have to. It's okay to start the fuck over if you have to. Lisa. Did you fuck up? Start over. Did things fall apart? Start over. Every day isn't a new beginning. Every moment is. Deep as fuck. I know, right? Quit holding on to old mistakes and shit. Just start the fuck over. Just start over. It's just that simple. Just start over. Okay. I think that's going to be the last card because I'm getting very stuffy and I got to go do some nasal spray so I can breathe. Can't breathe. Anyway, nasal spray. There's definitely allergens going on here. As soon as the cold weather came in with this little blizzard, my sinuses went crazy. So I've doubled up on my vitamin D. Take that card for your daughter. That's a great idea. You're welcome. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time. Thank you for contributing to my journey. I hope I've contributed something to yours. We had a little, personal opinion spiel at the beginning of the video. If you want to go back and watch it, if you missed it, it's talking about spirituality and talking about the ego as opposed to spirituality. So that's very interesting. It was a nice little chat at the beginning of the video. Like I said, thank you for joining me. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, the information is in the description box of the video. All right. Check out my links. There's like a whole bunch of them. And if you want to buy one of my Quantum Catalyst Healing shirts, just hit me up. All right. After midnight. Good night, Jan. You're welcome, Linda. Good night, Tracy. Good night, Donna. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Many blessings.